There's something in the air here. It's clear that we're not free here. There's something in my voice that says, little girl, you have a choice of what you say here. Not to be here, 'cause being here is part of the game. And if you end it early, it will be okay. But you'll have to play again with the new man. It's fine, really fine, but it misses the whole point of time to complain about time, or the time that it takes to wake up and see your mistakes, and to see it so plainly, to know it so clearly, and be aware of what you haven't held dearly, yearly. And that hummingbird will sing again that it's the beginning of spring, and I can see you, tiny little bird. Do you want to be heard, or just not to be heard? Which thing is it, dear? Which thing is most clear? Can you learn to feel glad for the slow ways of going and knowing and flying away into what's in front of you? Like a tiny little thing that hums a song each spring. Like a tiny little bird that doesn't want to be found or heard or hurt. Can you be like that bird that's hiding away now that it knew I saw its flight path and it was in view and unsafe? But safety doesn't mean the same thing to me. Do I care if you tell me that I'm crazy or weird? I don't know. Is it all that I've feared? To show my whole soul and get the likes of the world, and then that turning of backs on my soul. It's this thing we all do, and it's cruel and it's plain. You've turned your back on them too, again and again. But breathe that air and see those tiny little bells that say it's good to be yourself here, and sing your song again, year after year, little friend. I want to see you again, but you won't come out to play, and I know it didn't feel okay with me watching you. You were in my view, and that's how I feel too. I know it, it's true. The second I get a little attention for being myself, I get scared and wanna hide from you. It's strange to be coming true, to be coming through. For you, for me, for all of you, but really just for one great big capital U. You, you. Ooh, I'm trying my best here. Is it clear? Ooh, I'll try to accept why I'm here. Ooh, why I'm still here year after year. Ooh, even though I felt like I healed all the things and I found my wings, I'm still here, I'm still here. Ooh, ooh, using that magic mind again. Ooh, trying not to feel trapped and pretending it's what I want again and again and again and again. Ooh, can you feel that truth? Ooh, can you be trapped in this place? Ooh, but still feel a sense of grace. Can you be trapped in a place or a situation and not tear apart the whole dang thing? Can you not rewrite the truth or panic and flee? Can you just be where you are and just be and just be and just be? Hey, hey. Well, that's my walk on a dune trail, headed to Mount Pisgah. Mount Pisgah, I just read on one of the dune things that the Lake Michigan coast on the state of Michigan side, so the eastern side of the state, is the only place in the world with I guess like dunes like this, like lakeside dunes that are huge and covered in all kinds of forest vegetation. The most famous one is up further north of where I live, called Sleeping Bear Dunes, but they spread all the way down to pretty much the Michigan border. The one closest to Chicago, if you wanted to look one up to go see, if you've ever been to Chicago or if you live in Chicago, would be I think it's called Warren Dunes State Park. And then there's other ones around there, Grand Mere, Van Buren, there's a lot. I was just at Rosie Mound the other day, so if you're like halfway up the state or partway up the state, there's all these. This is Holland, Michigan. But yeah, they're everywhere. I'm not really there yet, I'm just in a forest and not a trail. But here we go. So this is a big staircase going up a dune, and I had been wanting to climb it since, I don't know, I've climbed it before one time, about a year ago. It's a bit of a no dogs allowed kind of place, but that's okay. It's a very tight staircase and I bet it's popular. Sorry, dogs. So, how to build a sand dune, that's funny. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, well, here we go. Up the insane amounts of stairs. I guess I can talk a little bit while going up some of these stairs. Well, maybe not. So that's just a song about acceptance, the one I just wrote, because we're struggling to find a house. I've already put in 2 offers, neither went through. And that's in St. Joe, which is where I want to live. I was gonna say wanted to live, but that's just me being depressed and discouraged. So, you know, You gotta maintain hope. If you have a dream and you are really excited about it and then it starts to feel like it's not working out, I shouldn't say this as advice because it's what I've always done. Maybe don't immediately go to despair. Definitely doesn't seem to add the right energy to the world or to yourself. So I still am excited about St. Joe, but I still feel like I need to stay in some pretty grounded acceptance of why I'm still where I am, despite all the changes I've made and all of our growth. You know, you're at where you're at where you're at, so you can keep doing work and stay positive and stay hopeful and do whatever work feels inspired, or you can get discouraged and despair and give up. And I'm sure there's a million gradients in between, but maybe there's not. Maybe that's a lie I've lived in. So I just want to stay inspired and hopeful and course correct if I need to. And if I'm where I'm supposed to be while looking for the next where I'm supposed to be, if these things are all true and not mutually exclusive, like where you are right now is where you are right now, and it's where you're meant to be, but it doesn't mean it's where you're meant to stay. So I'm still meant to be in Grand Haven, Michigan. That doesn't mean I'm meant to stay in Grand Haven, Michigan. Same with Holland, same with other places. And you don't have to keep stating your case to the universe or get discouraged and mopey like I keep wanting to get. You can just keep moving. Forward, upward, whatever feels right to you. Thanks, Metaphor Stairs. Dun, dun, dun. Shaky cam because I never bring my $100 gimbal out with me because it's giant. It's like holding a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's heavy and it's not what I thought it was when I bought it. You have to like hook it up, and I don't know, maybe I'll start using it more soon. Who knows? Maybe not. Yes, I go on 7-mile walks, but I still get winded from stairs like this. Also because talking. Okay, bye.